right, so the word "don't tread on me." When I think about that, my mind instantly goes to how I was treaded upon, and by people that are supposed to be protecting me. And then I think about other things in my life, like persevering, pursuing happiness, and I find different obstacles throughout life where people are treading on others, and we need more non-treading on me type behavior. We need a blessed society. We need the pursuit of happiness to be greater than safety. A lot of people say, "Oh, that's not safe. That's dangerous." It's like, well, no, it's actually more dangerous for you to be coming against people's pursuit of happiness in the name of safety. Safety is important, but we need to be aware of the times we're in, when the economy shifts, when finances shift, and people are trying to support themselves, and you're coming at them with like older policies that were in times of prosperity that are not in the same times now. Like, we have to change. We have to be like the winds, we got to adjust. And, we don't want outdated systems, outdated policies being implemented by, select individuals' interests in the names and in the name of safety, but in reality it's just a control grid trying to keep others from growing. Everyone knows there's demonic evil forces in our world, and we want to do what's right. We want to pick up trash, stop at red lights, stop, go through the green light, but also be aware of select individuals that are leveraging some of the laws in our society to oppress people. For example, there was manipulation regarding me admitting myself to a hospital, convinced and manipulated into admitting myself the first time, trying to get my Adderall script back because I wanted to take Adderall again, and I took a break from it for a few years. But I took that substance for like 20-something years, starting in first grade, roughly, Ritalin, Adderall, and when I decided to take my own interests and say, hey, I want to take a break from Adderall. I want to see how my body adjusts. I want to say no to this substance. So I did that for a while, and then I tried to get back on it, and they won't let me get back on it. Oh, people sell that stuff. And I'm thinking like, oh, wow. I'm told in first grade, hey, you have to take this. Then I start taking it. My body gets used to it for 25 freaking years, and then it's like when I take a break myself and then want to get back on it, now they don't want to give it to me. It's like, what kind of torment is that? You know what I mean? That's wicked. And then I get convinced, hey, you need to admit yourself here. I didn't need help, but I was convinced to admit myself the first time because I was told that was the fast track to get back on Adderall. Then when I get out of there, they still wouldn't even give it to me, and I was just like, oh my God. This is ridiculous. And so that first admission was actually used when I was abused the second time, when someone lied about me and said, hey, he threatened to hurt me, blah, 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 when I never did. So they used the first time where I was manipulated to admit myself to get Adderall script as like leverage. Oh, yeah, see on the paperwork. Yeah, see on the paper there. Yeah. He's crazy. Crazy man. So just think about we have to, I just think about many other ways in our society. Like, we have got to change with the seasons we're in. We've got to adjust policies with the economy. And I think it's pretty obvious, So God bless America. And that's kind of what summing this up for today. Oh, and if you do think I have a mental illness, would you like to support and donate perhaps? No? Oh, no, I don't have mental illness anymore. No more mental illness. Nope. Now that it's in Andrew's interest, hey, free money. No, he doesn't have a mental illness. Oh, we got to support. Oh, we give him free money if he has a mental illness. Oh, no, he doesn't have it. Oh, he doesn't get free money. Oh, yeah, he's got a mental illness. Yeah. So, all right. And why does my family criticize me? Why do they say that I have that? Well, ask them about the 200 plus acres that they got in their name now that wasn't in their name before all this happened. Think about that. Interest. Not illness, interest. Think about people's interest when it comes to why they're doing what they're doing. Think about that, Think about the interest in labeling me as someone with a mental illness. Well, you know what I did? in college speech class, I looked up false flag military operations and gave a speech to the whole class on what it's like for a military industrial complex to, do something and stage stuff. And I gave Operation Northwoods, for example, where John F. Kennedy said, hey, we don't want to pretend to shoot down an American airliner to invade Cuba. And I wasn't just saying America, I was saying all different governments can do that. I fly more American flags than anyone I know around here. Paid for them myself. But the thing is, The Patriot, one of my favorite movies. But the thing is, I think different, I was the type of person that would look up oil facility owners in foreign countries during war times, just to kind of God would just show me different things, oh, well, we're doing this over there. Well, who owns that oil facility at what point in time? Who are they connected to? I was just interested, I wasn't wanting to watch Netflix. And so people like that are red flags, when it comes to groups and organizations and algorithmic data trails online. You start searching different things on YouTube that God leads you to just to find out information. There's some dude in a cubicle somewhere that's oh, let's access his iPhone and zoom into that, and anyways, God bless America. And like I said, if you want to support my mental illness, which you probably don't because you're probably just a hater and you just want to label me because you don't like me, so I don't expect anyone to donate. But if you do want to support my mental illness, feel free to Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal, or gold and silver, so maybe a Bitcoin or two.